If you want to check out what I got in my little Marc Jacobs beauty order using my gift card, then please keep on watching. Hello my friends, my name is Alicia if it's your first time here, and if you are returning, well thank you so much for coming again. Kinky Sweat stands for my kinky hair and sweat life. I'm a fitness professional who loves things all movement and beauty. If you want to check out what I do in between the makeups, you can head over to my Instagram. I received a gift card from my dear friend Susan. Thank you so much. Months ago, she has sent me an electronic gift card because I had expressed interest in trying their at the time new Accomplice concealer and Accomplice like blurring powder with the neat brush and the compact design. I ordered it, wasn't crazy about the concealer and the powder, so I opted for an exchange with their current at the time new foil all over something highlighter. It was really nice and glitzy. They just issued me a refund and didn't actually do the exchange, so I thought, okay, well I'll just buy something else. I'll just buy the highlighter. Try to use my gift card, didn't work. Reached out to customer service and asked, was the refund issued back to the gift card? And she said yes. Went to use the gift card and it was invalid. And I'm like, okay. At the time I was like, let me leave this alone. I have my gift card numbers and I have my transaction numbers, so I will just deal with this another time. Fast forward to what was last Saturday. Marc Jacobs was having a 40% off. That is significant. For Marc Jacobs, it is pretty high end, and to get a huge chunk knocked off of some of those products, I was like, I'm in. Filled up my basket and wanted to use my gift card. Of course, didn't work. First associate said, well, you could use your credit card now, and then when customer service approves the refund on your before gift card, you could then use that amount and do a switch. I'm like, okay. Made sure I had all my order numbers in check, so when I called them again, there was no confusion as to what the original plan was. My order came today and I called to say, hey, one of your associates was checking up on this refund status. What's going on? They just basically refunded me and left it at that because we don't know where the $75 went. Is certainly not on the gift card that was issued to me initially. They figured it was Marc Jacobs money anyway, that it really didn't matter. So they gave me the products and I got a refund because I wanted to use the Marc Jacobs money initially. So hey, here we are. We got our Marc Jacobs products to show. This was a great time. Not only were they issuing 40% off on many of their products, but they were doing free expedited 2-day shipping, and they gave like a bunch of freebies. So we have here their Shameless Youthful Look 24-hour foundation sample card. We also have like a Marc Jacobs beauty plastic bag. It's nothing fancy, but I just love these things because I'm such a pouch person. I like to organize all my stuff in separate pouches and such. So, I mean, it's very flimsy. Like, it has this, what is that called? I don't even know. But I will find a task for this bag. You don't even know. So what did I buy? I bought the Marc Jacobs Jeweled Eye Waterproof Liner and Volumizer Mascara Set Fall 2018 Runway Edition. Look how pretty this box is. It matches my headband. Originally cost $49. We got her for $29. Not bad. And look what's in here, friends. I had to get this because of what's in here. It's a makeup bag. Look at the magenta and look at the turquoise detail, and it's a magnetic snap. That is amazing. So in here you have the mascara set, $29 for not only the makeup bag. We have a mini, I believe this is their gel cream liner in black, a full-size Velvet Noir mascara, and a full-size Marc Jacobs, like the glitzy pencil, the High Glam highlighter gel crayon. These are sickening. I love these when they first came out. This is in the shade Glam Jam. They're so glittery and long lasting. The color payoff is outstanding and they look so rich on the lash line. So I had to get this. Glam Jam is like a grape jelly type of shade, leaning more red. So, but a full-size Velvet Noir? Are you freaking kidding me? And the bag, friends. Like, come on. This is so... I could use this to go out. I mean, I never go out. I'm grandma. Or like T likes to say, she's a grandpa. So we're like in the grandma squad over here. We got a little bit of the Youth Quake sample here. I also picked up 2 more of their Glam Glitter Gel Eye Crayons. Originally retails for $25. We got them for $15. That's not bad, friends. And this was guilty-free shopping because it was... originally, at the time, thought I was going to use my gift card. This is Glitz Blitz. I believe this is more like a peachy shade of a liner. That is so pretty, so soft, perfect for the inner corner or just to kind of jazz up the waterline if you're doing like a really like copper shade words. Hello. This I had to get. This is in Glitz All Right. This is more like plummy. So I thought these were like great colors to have. So this is more like a plum, this is more like a red, and this is more like a peachy copper. I freaking love these, man. People I don't think like these because they have glitter in them, but I like it. I like that. They also included a pint-sized Velvet Noir just because of the amount of my order, and I had to get the See-Quins Glam Glitter Eyeshadow Fall 2018 Runway Edition. This originally retails for $28. I got this for $16. I love the Marc Jacobs See-Quins pots. They are so beautifully glitzy, shiny. Oh my goodness me. I grabbed Blitz Glitz. Oh, look at this freaking color. Are you? What in the freaking world? That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. It's so beautifully shiny. And I just love the different dimension of sparkle they included in here. You can see the eyeliner a little better on this shot because it finally focused. Thank you so much. So I thought we'd just do a little Marc Jacobs get ready with me using Marc Jacobs. The samples they included, the Marc Jacobs makeup that I already have. So with that said, why don't you come in a little closer? Why are you so blurry? For my primer, I apply the Ultraceuticals Protective Daily Moisturizer SPF 30. This is from Australia, so you cannot get this here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tease that. My friend from Australia was so nice to send this to me, but since I'm indoors, I'm still in front of my window, so UVAs can still penetrate glass. Just wanted to still have some protection on my skin. Let's try the Shameless foundation. We have light Y light Y 210, medium Y 320, and tan Y 420. So I think I might be the medium. Okay, so this is again medium Y 320. That might be a little too light. You know what? It actually is good, but I think on its own is a little too light. So I'm going to mix this shade with the tan shade because I think the tan shade on its own is a little too warm. Because here's the tan on its own. Oh, maybe the tan will be good. Let's see. No, I think the tan is a little too warm on its own. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's mix her up. So I applied both the medium and tan together because I feel that's gonna give me the best match. I never really tried this foundation. I don't think at the time it was very popular, but now it's on sale for like 30 bucks instead of like what, 50? I have no idea if I'm even mixing this evenly, but it's all good. It says self-setting finish, invisible, SPF innovation, youthful, only better. Comes in 29 shades, made in the USA. Those are some detailed specs on the foundation if you were wondering. It does have alcohol in it, but alcohol is not in the top 5. Let's see, water, cyclopentasiloxane, isododecaine, octocrylene. That's probably because it is SPF 25, but I wouldn't rely on this on your SPF protection. You know better. Caprylyl, methicones, cetyl PUG, PPG 101, dimethicone, alcohol denatured. Yeah, so it's not in the top 5, but you could kind of like smell it still, or maybe that's just from the pat foundation I had on this sponge. It's definitely self-setting. It already began to set on the back of my hand. I'm gonna apply the tan just on the perimeters because I don't want to look too washed out. So that will give me a little bit of bronze back. I know I just applied this, but this isn't bad. I like it. It's lightweight. The coverage I would say is light to medium. Definitely, I feel they're going for like that skin-like finish, much like Pat's foundation. This is my Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Concealer in number 6, just to kind of pop it under my eye quickly and even everything out. What was the general consensus about the Shameless foundation, friends? I totally don't know what people's opinions about it were at the time this launched. I look so light. Oh, God. Ugh. I'm gonna pop on my Too Faced Born This Way concealer on my eyes. The little pink because I use the Fumi and Juvia's palettes in my Get Ready With Me. And there are definitely pigments in there because pigments definitely stain eyes. I gotta apply more. Like, really? You're gonna only put that much? And you have all this pink on your eye? Really? Maybe okay, that's better. I turned down the exposure because I felt like I was just looking a little crazy. Okay, let's pounce that around and on the lid. I gotta do my brows again because they got massacred when I took off the eyes. Or the eyeshadow. Actually, my eyes. Reconstructive brow surgery coming right up. Much better. There's a little bit of tack left, so what I'll do now is not only will I set under my eyes, I don't have any of Marc's loose powder. He did release one sometime earlier this year, I believe. Maybe it was last year. I forgot if it was with the coconut bronzer. It's all a blur. I'm just now applying my Hourglass veil translucent under the eyes to set the Giorgio Armani, and I'm going in with Pat's Sublime Perfecting loose powder in light medium 20 for the rest of my face. Definitely going in with his Omega coconut bronzer. This is in Tantalize. It's the deepest shade in the range. Hopefully he'll come out with more because this is an amazing bronzer that I probably applied too much of. I think because since there's a little bit of tack left over from the foundation, is grabbing the bronzer a lot. I powdered, but I didn't want to powder too heavily, you know? I want to see what this foundation potentially can do. Well, that's a lot better. We're getting some color back. One of my all-time favorite blushes is his Air blush. I have 504 and Kink and Kisses 502 Lines and Last Night. I'm gonna take Lines and Last Night. This is a beautiful peachy coral type of gig using my same Sonia G Faith Pro right on the cheeks. Now let's set up the sequence eye. Yeah, I'm going to use one of his singles. This is in Daddy-O. It's a very kind of neutral brown shade. I do have another one. I have a few actually. Oh Mercy, which is more of like a reddish tone. Well, this just broke. I have Oh Yeah, which is more like a satin shade. So maybe I'll use a little bit of both. Let's go in with Daddy-O first. Using my Refer number 16 brush. Again, applied my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Natural Beige as my eye primer. I'm sorry, you too far? Just so you can see what's going on. I loved this shade. I still do. When I first purchased it, it's such a beautiful one and done shade that is not too cool tone but not too warm either. It adds beautiful contour to the eyes. Like, I love that tone. Okay, put that on the lid. Let's now go in with Oh Yeah. I'm gonna use the same. No, I won't. What are you doing? You know better. Go in my Sonia G Worker 3. Take some of that shadow and start to pat it onto the outer V because I want to set up the sequin shade because that's gonna be the star of the show. Also gonna put some on the inner third. It's a satin metallic. I don't know how I would classify this. I would consider this satin with a little bit of shine. It's not completely metallic, so I guess he would consider this his shimmer formula, but it has really beautiful glide and movement that you can not only pack on the lid but could move throughout the crease as well. I'm taking that under the lash line also. Let's do the same for this eye. Going back in with my Refer number 16 just to zhuzh and refine. All right, let's go in with the sequins pot. I actually have the tool for Makeup Forever. It's a silicone tip that's designed for hard to pick up textures like this. I'll just try it. This is the Makeup Forever silicone tip. It is the number 224. I'm gonna take some here like so and just pull that across the lid. This is like my favorite plum type of shade. I love. Like, look how beautiful that is. It just makes it so smoky with being like a fun color, you know? I'm gonna try with my finger. Let's take some and pat down. I like the silicone applicator. I think it serves a purpose somewhere in the makeup routine of things, but because I can't use my finger, since my nails are not super long, I just rather use this tapping motion to get it on, because I feel the extra warmth from my skin makes the particles adhere better, that there's less fallout, I could grab more product. But for, let's say, hard to reach places like the lower inner third, I feel the silicone applicator is perfect for. Just taking my Worker 3 again to refine the edges of that sequin shade. Ain't that just so pretty? Now let's take one of these special Glitz. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to use this in Glitz All Right. This is like the plummy type of purple. I know it's hard to see, but can you kind of see like the glitters on my inner rim? I love it. They're so creamy with beautiful glide. And I feel the same about their matte matte gel crayons. Only one of those were on sale because those are like, they sell good. So they were only going to discount one of the shades, but that pencil formula is outrageously good. Then I'll take the Blitz shade, Blitz, more on the inner third and also around the inner corner. Let's try using the side of this silicone applicator with the sequin shade on the outer third. So because it has like a little flat edge, I feel it's ideal for this type of application, like especially with the lash line. So fingers are great for the lid, but for tight spaces like this is wonderful. And then of course you could use your finger just to press in the remaining particles in and around your lash line and lid. But I kind of want to use Glam Jam. I want to use like this reddish type of shade. Where can we put her? Let's put her like on the, like here somewhere. Just using my finger to kind of blend it out to add a little bit of the red tone there somewhere. Oh, that's pretty. We made something happen, yes. All right, now let's try this mascara. I've heard great things about the mascara. I did try it once. I thought it was very goop. I currently am loving my L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. That has been my go-to. All right, let's give it a shot. They have this also on sale in the limited edition zebra pattern. I almost wanted to get it just for the zebra, but I'm like, that's dumb. That's dumb. Don't do it. Not bad. This is looking good. I have been using Ulash, so I think it helps that I'm using a serum which helps lengthens and thickens. Not bad. What do we think? The lashes look real lush. And definitely the more you add, the stickier it becomes. Oh, excuse me. So I can see why this will be considered a favorite amongst those who love thick mascaras and like thick lashes over maybe spidery long lashes. I don't know. I'll keep using it because, you know, it was with the set and I do have a mini on standby, so I'll still use my Lash Paradise, maybe interchangeably. Maybe I could just combine them. I don't have a Marc Jacobs highlighter, so let's leave the highlighter alone. We'll just, you know, allow the skin to just shine by itself. I do have a lip gloss of his. It is in 316 French Tickler. It has a little bit of a minted thing going on. All right, that is the finished look using the hold items I bought from Marc Jacobs' most recent end of summer sale and a couple of items I already owned. I love the sequins pots. I actually have a few more that I grabbed from the last, not this recent Sephora sale, but like towards maybe the springtime. I forgot. The sequins pots are one of his best makeup items, hands down. The fact that they're so color rich, but I feel they're fairly easy to apply, and just the glitz and the shine, and especially with this shade, it just creates beautiful plum smoke, and you can see the magenta sparkles. Definitely the camera does not do this pot justice. Not only this, but several others that I have. I like the mascara. I absolutely love the eyeliners. I will keep using those for sure, and I'm so happy to grab them at a discounted price. The foundation I like this foundation. I know it's dumb to just spend $30 on something that you kind of like, but to know that it used to be more expensive and to grab it, we'll see. I'll think about it. Let me know if you grabbed anything from Marc Jacobs' most recent end of summer sale, what your current favorite Marc Jacobs products are, what you've been using constantly, your recommendations, and until then, friends, that is a wrap. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video helped. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until then, I'll see you on here again with another tutorial, get ready with me, shopping haul, little mini haul, or review. Take care and I'll see you again soon.